Hey, hey, hey! It's the Pacific Northwest Geek here. Echo! Boo! Zero here. Cha, cha. Well, I am back with another review for Monster Month. This time I am looking at the 2015 movie Lavalantula. Yeah, it's a bit of a warm day here, so I got my Jaws tank top on. Lavalantula. Wow. Well, to start with this movie, this is a super cool movie starring Steve Guttenberg, Michael Winslow, Marion Ramsey, probably saying her name wrong, Lisa Eastbrook, make sure I get my names here right. Yeah, Lisa, let's say Leslie Eastbrook, Danny Woodbourne, and Ian Ziering has Finn Shepard. Yes, this is in the same continuity, the same universe has Sharknado. Then the movie tells the story that this is actor, a former A-lister named Clinton West, played by Steve Guttenberg, who apparently was a big star back in the 90s. Mainly known for making this movie called Red Rocket, where he played this hero that almost looked like it's a play on Rocket Man crossed with Iron Man. He's kind of not as big as he used to be. He's fallen on hard times and gets in trouble with the law. His latest entry, some kind of movie that has to do with bugs. I think they say cockroaches. But he doesn't like bugs. He doesn't like insects. And after having it out with the director, when an effect for a grenade goes wrong and it's just terrible, he finds that he's supposed to go meet his son. Nia Pebbles plays, Pebbles, whatever. She plays his wife. And he's supposed to take his son to some baseball game or something. But there's a hold-up in traffic and all this stuff's going on. And she finds out about his most recent arrest. Apparently a fight at a bar broke out and he was part of it. Oh yeah, and in the home we get to see some of these posters of these movies that he was in. One of them looks like he was in a ripoff of Terminator. Well, T2. But as he's on the phone with her, there's an earthquake. This mountain explodes and out comes these lavalantulas. What is a lavalantula? It is a spider that spits fire and lava and is immune to lava and fire. Ooh, comes in different sizes, and they can. Ooh. There's one character who gets a fireball thrown at her and big hole. Anyways, he has to get his wife and to his son, who got their own problems. His son is with his friends, and all but two of them end up dead. One of them gets bitten, and they got to take shelter while the spiders, the lavalantulas, are coming after them. And we get a cool scene where one of his friends dies, and all of a sudden you see these things moving under her skin, and then her eyes open up, and her mouth opens, and all these little, so she starts burning. All these little tiny baby lavalantulas come out, and they kill one of his son's friends. Meanwhile, Nia, who plays Steve Guttenberg's wife, is her friend. It's her friend who gets killed. Gets the fireball thrown through her head, and she gets saved by the military. And now she's trying to get to him, to her husband, and to her son. And everyone gets together. They find out that apparently there's all these tunnels under the ground, and that there's a queen, and that's who they need to take out. But they find that the son used a fire extinguisher, and there's CO2 or something in the fire extinguisher that they realize can kill it, which happened to be the same thing that what was used during at the beginning of the movie when they did the explosion, fake explosion and they realize they need to go get the special effects people to help them. Michael Winslow and Marion Ramsey. Woo! This movie is super fun, really cool movie, really enjoyed it. Especially you get to see 4 of your cast members of Police Academy, which is super awesome to see these 4 characters. And yes, Michael Winslow, he does the sound effects, like he does, because it's Michael Winslow. You know that if they're gonna have him in a movie, he's gonna do sound effects. He's gonna do something cool. Again, this is a super fun movie. Ian Ziel, or whatever his name, does appear in a cameo. Has Finn when they runs into Colton, and they kind of like they recognize each other, and then they kind of Finn tells Colton, oh, he's got to go deal with some sharks, and they would kind of return the cameo favor in one of the later Sharknado movies when Colton shows up with Carrie, the call Carrie, not Carrie but Christine, the call Christine, because Finn needs a car. It's super cool. Apparently, this also might be that Z Nation or whatever also might take place in the same continuity, just in the future. I think I don't know, it was one of the Lavalantula movies or one of the Sharknado movies. Some of the characters pre-zombie outbreak appear in this movie, and there's a line in one of these movies, either Sharknado or Lavalantula, which basically means that we had a kind of a cool little shared universe with these movies. And 1 minute, who was the distributor for this? Who did this? Because this reeks of Asylum, but it's, you know, super cool. Also, there is a reference in the movie to 3D Spiders, or Spiders 3D, which is a movie that's been a long time since I've seen. I highly suggest seeing this movie. Again, it's a super cool movie, very enjoyable. The scene where the girl, like, you see her when she's dead, and also their eyes open, and all these little tiny baby lavalantulas come out, and they end up swarming one of the son's friends. It is a hell of a scene. They did make a sequel to this, To Lava, To Lantula, which, well, they should have made the sequel, or if they were going to make a sequel, they should have done it better, because the sequel isn't that good of a movie, which is probably why we never got a third movie. But although there is a scene in the second movie where we see Michael Winslow and Steve Guttenberg dressed up as police officers, which is a throwback, of course, to Police Academy. So yeah, since if you're a Police Academy fan, it's definitely a movie you want to check out, because again, you have 4 cast members to Police Academy. Anyways, I gotta go because I want to turn the fan on and this on, because this is going to be a rather warm week, a hot week. So woo, I need to get more tank tops. I wonder if I should ever review this movie. But anyways, well, eventually I will someday. Maybe something might be coming up down the road. But anyways, I am the Pacific Northwest Geek Echo Zero, and I will see you on the flip side. Toodaloo.